We're cooked. The Suns are cooked. We're cooked. It is what it is. Welcome back to another episode of That Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy, in the building. And dog, we cooked, man. We cooked from all the way from the top to the bottom, to the flow. Because I don't know if y'all seen the reports that came out, but Robert Sarver has to approve essentially all the player deals that go over $10 million. So it's like, okay, now we kind of see the reason why James Jones hasn't made a move in the last month, 2 months, 3 months, or whatever the case may be. I don't know how long this goes back or whatever. I don't know if it goes back to even the summer, but yeah. So, and I don't see any dynamic or impactful players that we could trade for that's under that $10 million like kind of like range that could come in and really instantly make an impact and make us a championship contender. So it's like we cooked, man. Like it is what it is. This unit, this team is not it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we shouldn't be like I forgot what game. I think this might be four or five. This is a 5 game lose streak. And to dive into this game, man, I feel like the only reason why we was in this game is because CP3 just had a refusal to lose. You know what I'm saying? He had a refusal to lose. He came out and like I said, we got one of those vintage kind of CP3 performances, which I feel like we don't see that often. We're not gonna see, you know what I'm saying, in the future because it's just like where a game where CP3 goes out there and can get you 30 and 15 or 30 and 12, like we haven't seen those in about a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah. So when he go out there and he doing that and he putting that effort in, like we gotta be somebody, we gotta help him out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Ayton finished with 15 and 18, but he missed a whole lot of like to me, he played like ass. Like he definitely could have helped him out a little bit more. But I feel like also a thing of it is I feel like the main thing, yes, we didn't get help from anybody else, but the main thing I feel like this is coaching. This is a strictly coaching because I feel like okay, boom. So let me know if I'm crazy. So we go up the majority of the game. We're up the majority of the game. We're up by 10 points. Whenever we were double big, you know what I'm saying? When we was double big with DA and Dario or DA or whoever, I feel like he should have threw in Jock, but that's a different story. But when we was double big, we was up 10 points. So you go fourth quarter, you decide to go small, right? And they're still going big, right? With Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And they go double big, and for whatever reason, like you go small, and then we lose the game by 2 points. I know Dario wasn't crazy, he wasn't balling, but I feel like the space that he was creating, even though like DA wasn't doing the greatest job at sealing, we wasn't doing the greatest job at feeding him when he was open or whatever the case may be. He wasn't even doing a great job finishing. But I feel like that spacing could help just in general because it's like now we have options on what we can and can't do. You see what I'm saying? Opposed to like they know that Chris Paul's trying to get to the midi, so let's crowd up the paint, and then we know he's not gonna be able to dump it off because we got length down here. So it's like, well, damn. And then we not knocking down threes for whatever strange reason. You gave the one of the league's best 3-point shooters, right percentage wise right now, 16 minutes. You give him these spotty ass minutes, and like you throw Landry Shamet out there, and you keep him Mikal Bridges for whatever strange reason, and it's just like we not have the second best 3-point shooter in the league? Like, do you not understand that? Like, we need at least 6 attempts a game from him from three. Like, at least 6 a game. That's what you should be telling off the rip. When you come in, we need 6 attempts from three. I don't care, make, miss, whatever the case may be. You need to shoot the ball 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to be able to create a system into where he can get his shot off or let him know that he has a green light to let it fly at least 6 times just for us to keep competitive. But like I said, man, this is coaching. And just to harp on something I've been saying, or whatever the case may be, but it's trade Mikal Bridges, dog. Like, I don't care. Like, at this point, you could be like, yeah, like, oh, but I like Mikal, I like his personality and like this, and when he shoot and do all, like, I get it. Like, I get it. His personality is contagious. His personality, like, he's a good guy, but he can go. Number 25 on the Suns can go. He's ass. He's ass. He's not guarding nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Donovan Mitchell should have had that assignment. Like for whatever, like it was so ass backwards. So when Karis LeVert was going off, Mikal wasn't guarding him, And then when Donovan Mitchell was going off, he wasn't guarding him. And it's just like, I don't know what we're doing defensively. I don't know. Like, I would be a little less frustrated if Donovan Mitchell hit that game winner or not Evan Mobley, or I'm sorry, if Donovan Mitchell would have hit that three on Mikal Bridges opposing Landry Shannon. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, okay, bump all of that. Say bump all of that, bump the defense, whatever the case may be. Mikal Bridges had two or three chances. He missed two open threes and he passed up an open layup. And then for whatever reason, he shot a mid-range shot with 4 seconds left on the clock. Right? It's just like, dog, it's over with, because it's like, realistically, Mikal has developed into all he's gonna be. This is the best version of Mikal Bridges. That this is his ceiling. I feel like, personally, because I feel like he hasn't shown me strides consistently, right, offensively, that he can be better off the dribble. He hasn't shown me like he can ISO or whatever the case may be, because he has the same move every single time. He'll drive hard one way, pump fake, do the spin move, and throw that. And now teams are sitting down on that, or they scouting that. So it's like he really don't have nothing. Now he has a little hop step fadeaway kind of. And like I said, he went 3 for 15 tonight with 10 points. So like I said, it's trade Ayton. It's trade Mikal can go, Ayton, Cam, Landry. Like I said, I just want dogs. I just want straight dogs on the team. That's all I want at this point. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I liked what Ish and Wainwright was out there doing today. Like I said, I feel like, and you can tell, and this is another reason why I put it on coaching too, because it's like you can tell the bias between like Monty, in the sense of him playing favoritism all the time, right? Because if you a Suns fan and you remember when DeAndre Ayton was playing like ass, right? When DeAndre Ayton was playing like ass, DeAndre Ayton wouldn't touch the floor in the fourth quarter. He wouldn't touch it. It was a stretch of games where we would finish with JaVale McGee or whoever was the center at the time. It was a stretch of games where it was like DeAndre Ayton didn't touch the floor in the fourth quarter. Mikal Bridges is playing like straight ass. Like, I don't like straight buns. So there's absolutely no reason why you should sit DA in the fourth quarter, but then you let Mikal Bridges, like, what is Mikal Bridges doing that warrants him to be on the floor in the fourth quarter that DA wasn't doing? And I'm not trying to pick and fight, be like, oh, like, well, I'm trying to defend DA. I'm just saying keep the same energy all the way around. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't know what game you've been watching. I don't know what player you've been watching. Mikal Bridges has been playing like straight ass. Straight ass. It is what it is. He's not guarding nobody. He's not hitting no shots. It's like, you got to give me something. Or if Mikal Bridges can't do you, then you got to go Landry Shamet and Damian Lee, at least. At least you got two shooters. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, man. But yeah. And we keep letting Mikal Bridges fumble the game in the fourth quarter. And it is what it is, man. This is rough, man. It is what it is. Like I said, hopefully Devin Booker, everybody probably seen that video of him posted. He posted on IG earlier, him trying to get back. But yeah, man, it's gonna take more than Devin Booker. Like I said, unless Devin Booker can go absolutely nuclear, turn it to 2011 Dirk Nowitzki, man, and this team is in trouble. We in trouble, dog. So shout out to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They played a good game. I feel like the refs tried to give us a game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the refs made a lot of questionable calls. I feel like the refs blew a lot of calls, or didn't give the Cavaliers a lot of calls that they was giving us. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of possessions where I feel like Cavaliers players were driving down, getting fouled and stuff like that. A lot of that was sloppy. But man, shout out to them. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, JB Bickerstaff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we need a new coach. We need new players. We need dogs. And it is what it is, man. So if you take anything from this conversation, or if you took anything from this game, I know that people probably was like, yo, you talking crazy, whatever the case may be, like you overreacting. I feel like you need to sit down and really look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is Mikal Bridges doing? For real, for real. Like, what is he doing impacting? He's definitely not doing enough to play 40 minutes a night. And I stand on that. Anybody that can explain to me why what Mikal Bridges is doing on the floor to stay on the floor for 40 minutes a game, I'll shut up. If anybody can explain to me what Mikal Bridges, what difference is he bringing to the game to where he's getting all these minutes, I'll shut up. But till next time, man. Peace.